Hey, what's up, everybody? Big Russ with GetFPV, and I'm here with Alex, Chief Campbell, and we're going to talk a little bit about multi GP champs that's going on right now currently, and just going to see how's it going. I wasn't able to make it this year, but that's why we on here with Alex to see how's everything going now. So, what's up, brother?
First off, thanks for having me. We had too much fun a couple weeks ago, so we had to bring it back. Had a
Had to.
blast. It was just
Yeah,
really
yeah.
easy. So
Yep.
we had something else to talk about, so we figured we'd fire it up and come back to you guys live, actually, from qualifying day one at Champs. It's a lot's going on right now. A lot of people are getting packs in, a lot of stuff. Real
Mm-hmm.
windy. It's a real bumpy road going on out there for some people, but a lot of us are having fun. It's still true to our roots that we're enjoying it and having a blast. It's finally the first time we've got to hang out with all our friends in a long time. So even if
Yeah,
our flying isn't the best, like we're still having a blast behind the scenes. It's
yeah,
just
yeah,
all in all been a good time so far.
yeah. So how's it going? How's the track, man?
Man, the track's pretty cool. I hate that they don't have a live stream so everybody can watch, but it's like really
Yeah,
big. Of course, Champs has always been 6x7 gates, so they're a
yeah,
little bigger than what we're used to. It's a lot of speed goes into it. The overall airspeed of the quads is really up there. I bet we're averaging
yeah.
60 or 70 around the track most of the time. The big
Man,
gates,
hey,
big distance, real fast,
yeah.
pretty
Hey,
simple with like
you know what
water,
I find?
really hard elements. What's that?
You know what I find kind of difficult. It seems sometimes whenever I'm preparing a race, I'm like on a 5x5 foot gate, or the little quad diction gates or something.
Right.
But then when you go to the multi GP races, those big gates, the races become so much faster, man. That
Oh
transition is
yeah.
it's because some people do it like that, like you and Evan and all those guys pick it up like crazy. But that speed is something to get used to because you're going a lot faster than you practice.
Yeah, that's true. I definitely noticed that the first day. I was like, my quads felt real slow and all this, but I basically, ran all the same tests I would at home, and they were the same speed. So, I mean, it's just the
Hmm.
size of the track and all the gate that you have to work with opens up a lot of
Yeah,
line. It just takes a lot of power to do it. So,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of nice because it's all in slow motion. Like
Hmm.
stuff isn't happening that fast, right? You have a lot of room
Yep.
for error, but
Hmm.
at the most part, like it is a different way of racing on these big gates. I
Yeah,
think if you could have 6x7s to practice on, that would definitely be the way for Champs for sure.
yeah. That definitely would be the way for champs because your lines completely change when you go to those gates. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
So so how you guys the weather? I seen there was some rain yesterday. How long did the rain last? Were you there yesterday practicing?
yeah, but we're down here in Florida. There's little pop-up showers. It's
All the time.
more often than not that it is going to rain that day. So it was another one of those little 15-20 minute.
Hmm.
It rained pretty hard. Don't get me wrong, but it's 15-20 minutes. It was gone, and we were back at it. Wasn't bad at
Yeah,
all.
yeah. So how's everything going with as far as them running multi GB champs? I mean, they've been doing it for what 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
maybe
think about 5 years now. So how's it
five
running?
or six.
Are any hiccups or anything going down?
I mean, there's always going to be bumps in this drone racing stuff. It's never
Yeah,
perfect. I think the biggest part about it is that we just make sure that everybody knows we're trying to make it the best that we can. We're not just giving up.
yeah,
And
yeah,
if there's anything I can help with, I'm more than happy to help with it. But
yeah,
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 I mean, there's some typical mistakes and just some issues with it. But everybody's fine. We're all having a great time. I don't know. I'm sure they're having a whole different deal over there. They're stressing and worried, but they're
yeah,
working hard to make sure we're flying. It's been a great track. The race director, the line director, all of them. We're all in pretty good spirits so far. So it's
yeah.
going to be a good time one way or the other for sure.
Yep, yep. I know a lot of people didn't come this year as well, man. So I'm sure that's probably another reason. I mean, I know I didn't go. Sean Taylor's not going. Johnny Fly didn't
Right.
go. This COVID stuff is really taking its toll on the drone racing this year.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was a lot of the guys that didn't get to come, but then merging sport class and pro class, I
Oh
think
yeah,
we get to hang out with a lot of people we wouldn't normally get to hang out with. So that's also like a curse and a blessing to it as well. Double-edged
Yeah.
sword.
Yep. Yeah, man. I'm just I'm happy you here, man. Good. I wish you good luck, man. How's Evan flying? Is he flying crazy as usual?
Oh yeah, there's 4 or 5 guys at the top that are just insane. They always are. Big track like this, I think it's really pulling the pack together. Top
Hmm.
five, all honestly pretty close. So it's
Yeah.
kind of coming down to who gets the lucky run in for qualifying and stuff. But that
Yep.
21-22 range seems to be about right for the top 5 at least.
Nice. So are you guys doing just practice now, or is qualifying started
We
yet?
are in qualifying. I actually ran 2 batteries, and there
Hmm.
was some hiccups with everything, and we didn't get to fly for a little bit. So I actually came back to the Airbnb, our
Hmm.
safe spot, and had some
Ooh,
lunch.
that's a nice spot.
Keep it going. So I'm just grabbing some lunch, and then heading back to get my last 3 packs in, and hopefully we get to fly a little more this evening under the lights.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people that don't race on here. Can you explain kind of the format of how multi GPs run? Is that can you explain?
Yeah. So the big events, there's a lot of people here. We're probably 100 plus. I'm not exactly sure the number. Don't quote me, but there's a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
And they set out yesterday. So we started flying yesterday. We all got 8 batteries of practice, between
Hmm.
2 tracks. So you flew 4 batteries on one track, and then went to the other track and flew your 4 batteries. So
Okay.
you got 8 packs of practice the first day. Go to sleep, wake up. Today is qualifying. So you get
Hmm.
5 packs of qualifying, for sure,
Hmm.
guaranteed. And then once the sunset goes down, we may hopefully get a couple packs of qualifying on the stadium track. So
Uh,
you usually get at least 5 packs of qualifying. And that is 3 laps. They count your 3 fastest consecutive laps in a heat. So if you
mhm.
get 5 laps, as long as you had 3 in a row that were fast, that's what they're going to count out of the 5 laps. Or
Okay.
4, or the fast guys who can only fly for 3, they just do 3 and land. So you get a
Okay.
lot of. You can fly for 2.5 minutes. If that takes you 2.5 minutes to do 3 laps or 30 seconds, it's all the same.
So then
And
after they do
after
the
that,
oh, go ahead.
yeah, after you qualify, you get into your qualifying list, and they seed brackets, and you run a
Uh-huh.
double elimination bracket until you get through your final 4. And usually they run a chase the ace main, which is like you have to win 2. You
Hmm.
basically have to win 2 heats to win.
Yeah.
So if you win the first 2, it's done. You win. If you win one, somebody else wins one, you keep going until somebody has 2 wins, and that's your overall winner, and the rest gets divided by points. But yeah, that's basically a multi-GP champs race in a nutshell there.
Yep. I remember a couple years ago they used to make it kind of, how can I say this? They used to make it so kind of make it a reward for qualifying high. Like when
Right,
you do the regional qualifiers, when we used to have regional qualifiers, it used to be a reward to qualify like top 16.
right.
I'm kind of sad they moved away from that because last year I qualified pretty good. But
Yeah,
now you can
they
just
did and
qualify
didn't.
like last in pro, and
Right.
it don't even matter. You know what I mean? You can still.
Yeah, it doesn't, but it does, because if you qualify high, of course you get seated in an easier bracket. Like your start of the bracket will be easier, but when
Uh,
it comes down to it, if you're trying to win the race, you're going to have to race all the fast guys in between there in the finals.
yep, yep.
For sure.
Cool, man. Well, yeah, we just wanted to touch base, see how everything's going at champs, and see how you doing. When's the finals going to be?
Tomorrow evening should be, I believe.
Okay.
Should
Do they
be.
have any standings? Are there any standings yet, or anybody has
No,
the
not
fastest
everybody's
time?
qualified yet. There will be
Not everybody's
standings
qualified yet.
tonight after qualifying.
So standings tonight, and we can
Yep.
probably find that on the MultiGP Facebook. So if you
Oh
guys
yeah.
watch it,
As long as
go
you're
to the
part of the drone racing community over there, you can definitely see it.
yeah. So awesome. Hopefully, are they going to be live streaming finals?
Oh yeah, they should be live streaming the brackets, and I do believe the finals will be live streamed as well. That'll be a link probably posted tomorrow. You can follow, if you know about live time, you can follow along with qualifying. But if not, you know, it's just qualifying results. Not much to
Yeah.
watch there. Whole lot of crashing, but a whole lot of going fast too.
What's your setup? What are you flying with as far as your drone, your remote? What goggles are you using? All that. What's your setup? So anybody that wants to get into it, they can kind of mimic it after mimic theirs after yours.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that happened right running up to Champs with COVID and everything. Some factories with the Lumineer hardware were ended up not having a lot of stock going on. There's just a lot of hassle going on between there with COVID and stuff. So
Yep.
motors and frames were unfortunately out of stock for this. So I went ahead. A lot of people know me and Evan have been friends for 10 years now. So of course, if I'm not flying my stuff, I'm going to fly his. So I went with he has a new 533 Switchback Pro out. And I've actually been helping them test it for the past month or so. It's been a great frame. Does everything you need, easy to work on. So I'm running that. The T-motor and HGLRC ESCs. I went insane practicing for this race. So when it come down to building my quads to come here, it was, I didn't have a lot of one thing. I had to kind of spread a couple different brands out. So it was T-motor and HGLRC ESCs, Fox Air flight controllers, Fox Air cameras, Beta Flight, the Fan Club tune for Preston, Beta Flight's the way. And then, all the normal stuff. I hopped on with immersion, so I'm running the new Ghost receiver.
Nice.
22 hertz, running that with the Tyrannus X9D, HDO2 goggles, N2O batteries, Lumineer antennas, all the normal stuff.
So pretty much the best of the best. Yeah, man. Well, good talking to you, man. I just want to. How about you want to give something away real quick before you go? I can give something away here. How about you write down a number? How about you write down a number between like 1 and 100, and the first person that gets it, wins something.
You want me to write one down?
Or put it in your head or anything.
All right, I know my number.
You know your number? So guys, start putting down your guess numbers 1 through 100. You will win a frame and a stack.
Dang,
and this is like
giveaways for them, aren't you?
Yeah, man. Trying to get the participation.
Today.
Trying to give some stuff away, man.
Today, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, guys, make your guesses. You win this frame and ESC and flight controller. Let's see if we have any comments.
It's almost a whole rig.
Yeah, it is almost a whole rig. It's the Night Phoenix frame.
Yeah.
And freestyle frame. And I don't know what this stack is called, but it does have a little QC code you can scan on the back for the wire diagram. Oh shoot! You can't see the numbers, can you? Why don't you send me the number on Facebook Messenger real quick? I think Chief is breaking up. Hey Chief, you there? I think his Wi-Fi is going bad, or ours is going bad. One of the two. Chief, you there? Looks like we lost Chief. That's okay. I'm gonna make I got a number in my head, so if you guys keep guessing, and one of you guys will win that frame. And guys, remember, we still got Pimp my quad going on. So if you guys want us to build your quad, any broken quad that you have, please do a submission for us, because the more the better, and the more participation we get, we can continue to do this. I'm looking at all the numbers, waiting on the numbers are between 1 and 100. I had the number in my head. Chief was in his Airbnb, so they might not have the best internet. Does anybody have any questions about Pimp My Quad? Nobody's got the number yet. You can say a number how many times you want. It doesn't matter. I was seeing if Chief wrote me back. But yeah, like I said, the Pit My Quad, man, we want to keep doing this, man. We really want to help the community, and the more submissions, the better. Like I said, you guys, we want to look out for you and all the people that really can't either afford it or they're too young to afford some of the stuff. Somebody that has a story, somebody that actually deserves it. I'm still looking at these numbers. Nope, nobody's got the number yet. Still, we go through some of these comments. Sasha Vlogs, can I get a free Sky receiver? I really need one, thanks. You can order one from GetFPV.com. Chief number one. Yep, I'm rooting for Chief too, man. He's a great guy, hell of a pilot. Keep killing the game, brother. Thanks, man. Free receiver. Question for Chief. I heard he likes trip gates. True. Hey, Kent, man. I remember that race. You remember man, that race was not good to me, man. I was doing good, but I lost the quad that race. It sailed into alligator infested waters, and I also, 10 feet before the finish line, I crashed before I was going to the next round. Yeah, that was a hell of a race, but it was an epic course. Let me go through these numbers again. We have a winner, but I'm going to see who picked the number first. It's a lot of comments. All right. We do have a winner. I'm just checking who got the number first. So, guys, you don't have to put in numbers anymore. That might be it. When you Pit My Quad, can you put a subwoofer in it? That'd be pretty cool. I've done something like that before, too. Something similar, not a subwoofer, but something similar. I think we have a winner. Let me check one more time so I don't want to get this wrong. You guys hate me. Yep, we have a winner. The winner is Night 31 FPV. So if you can message GetFPV on Facebook, I'll get back to you. You send me your address and I'll go ahead and send this out. The faster you send me your address, the faster I send this out. I can send it out today if you send me your address fast. Night 31 FPV. And the number was 55. And Night 31 FPV got it. Congratulations. Congratulations. Can I tell on here? No, just message me on the GetFPV Facebook page, and I'll get that right out there out to you. I don't want everybody here knowing your address and personal information. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry we lost Chief. We're just doing like a little recap, teach you guys a little bit about multi-GP champs and how it works. You know, something simple, a small video. Supposed to be a small video today. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, hope to be doing more of these soon.